Alright, what's going on guys? Jake here again, and today I'm going to be reviewing a wireless pair of headphones by Sony. This is the MDR-ZX770BT. I've been looking for a wireless or Bluetooth headphone or headset pretty much all this week because I'm going on a trip 4 months from tomorrow and 1 week from tomorrow as well. So this is kind of a big deal that I just wanted something that would be easy to travel with. Long battery life, etc. Very nice, high quality, and this is what I found. So we'll go ahead and go over the box really quickly before we unbox it, and then we will review it later. Up at the top, it does say that it has 40mm drivers that produce powerful, high-quality sound with wireless music playback, of course. It's very comfortable. It has up to 17 hours of playtime, which is apparently only on 2.5 hours of charge via micro USB. One touch NFC, so near field communication. So my Apple Watch, Apple Pay, Android Pay, that is NFC technology. SBC, AAC, and aptX compatible formats of music. Micro USB port for charging, swivels for flat and easy portability. So that's something I'm looking forward to too. The wireless or the Audio-Technica headset I have right now, they do swivel, but they're not as easy to use, considering they're supposed to be for DJs, and let's just say the aux cable is extremely long and irritating. So let's go ahead and pull the box out of here. We'll go ahead and put that off to the side. Open up this little tab. Looks like we have a packet of information or something. Go ahead and put that off. Let's go ahead and open it up. There are the headphones inside. On the inside, oh, I just ripped it. We have the micro USB cable, just like that. Go ahead and put that off to the side as well. And then it looks like we have some information about the warranty as well as a user guide. I'll put that all off to the side. And here we go with the actual headphones. So here they are out of the box. They look very, very nice. I've always been a big fan of Sony's products, but these look really, really good. So let's go ahead and go over to, well, this is on the right side. So here's the right ear cup. On the right ear cup we have a forwards, backwards button, as well as play, pause and answer calls. A volume rocker key right here. It doesn't look like we have anything else. It looks like it's got a very nice silver metal accent around the sides. We'll go ahead and go to the left ear cup where we have the power button. Looks very nice. I believe that's the power indicator right there. Micro USB port for charging, and we have the microphone and a reset hole to reset to factory settings, which I'm probably going to do before I pair it with my phone, just to be on the safe side, make sure it's all a fresh connection. Go ahead and shine it in the light. There is the 40mm driver on the inside. Feels very comfortable, very, very comfortable. It looks like there is some padding, but there's not a ton up here on the top. It's got this very nice dotted pattern on the left and right sides. It is not padded, only on the top, and that's very minimal, at least compared to my Audio-Technicas, but that's okay because that's not what I'm looking for. Here are the bands. You can actually see the stainless steel bands, and then once you move it up or adjust it, very audible clicks. Very nice. Very, very nice on both sides. So you can do 1 or 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Very, very nice. They are sturdy. You can see that they're adjusted through there. Close them back up. Very nice feel to them. Very nice feel to them. So this left cup as well, the left ear cup, is the side that supports NFC or near field communication. So essentially you can take your phone, as long as it is NFC supported, and tap it or bring it close to the side of the ear cup, and it will essentially auto pair, which is very, very, very neat. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using that. 40mm drivers. Again, this is very comfortable. It feels very comfortable. They definitely feel very sturdy. I love how they turn and swivel so you can lay them flat. I love how it's a very thin box as well. You guys can see that. It's not thick or anything like that. Very, very nice. So I think I'm going to go ahead and Let's see if they even have power. It looks like they have power. Oh, looks like they might not have a ton of power. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and plug these in just for a little bit, and then I'm going to do some tests. So that's pretty much it for the unboxing, but now we will go ahead and go into the actual audio tests in just a little bit. Also do a range test for you guys, and I'll test the microphone out at a later time. But let's go ahead and skip on to the next. Alright guys, I'm back, and I did look through the instructions on how to actually get the sound quality actually enabled. So once you power the device on, you have to hold the power button and hold the up key to get the highest quality audio, or hold the volume down key to go to the standard volume of or quality of the audio. The volume is pretty good. I already did a very brief audio test, but not on my head, just to see how it would be just with the speakers turned out like this. We're going to go ahead and try a couple different types of music. First, we're going to try a classical, because classical, and then after we'll try some rock, followed by some techno or dubstep, whatever. So I'll put these on my head, and first thoughts are, I can still hear myself, and the noise canceling is pretty good, but it's not as good as the other, the BN version of these headphones, which is the completely noise canceling. These are still pretty good. I've also looked through the instructions to find that I can't use the NFC with my phone because it's an iPhone, and I guess it's only Android capable. But I'm going to see if I can figure it out. Maybe there's an app on the App Store that's similar to the one for Android. So I'm going to go ahead and just open up Spotify. You know what? No, I'm going to open up in my Amazon Music, and I'm just going to go with Star Wars, because the Star Wars theme is it's pretty great. Let me go ahead and select that here. Pretty magical. Pretty magical. I can hear myself talk. I'm hoping I'm not talking too loud or anything, but it's pretty loud. I don't know if there's any bleed. I'll get closer. I haven't, there's a little bit of bleed once you're up close, like next to somebody, but it doesn't sound like there's much normal. So that's pretty good. That sound was actually very, very, very good. This is on the highest quality mode, so to speak, of audio. Now I'll go ahead and switch back to some dubstep. Let me get to the spot where the drop is, just about there. Pretty loud. Not a ton of bass. There isn't. It's definitely there, but it's not overwhelming, and I don't believe there's a bass booster feature. Pretty good. Pretty good, actually. I can definitely feel the bass, though, so that's a plus, because I love bass. It's pretty good. I'm gonna pause that. Initial impressions, these are gonna get 5 out of 5 stars on my Amazon review. Very, very comfortable. I did not think they'd be as comfortable. I didn't think they'd be as noise canceling. I was gonna go for a higher model. It was about 130 bucks, but I figured these would only be for travel and some light movement, maybe at work sometimes. So very good. Very good. Other than that, I have not answered a call from them, but I will be doing that sooner or later, and then we'll test actually how the microphone sounds. I did reset to factory settings before pairing to the phone, which actually seemed to work. I literally plugged it in, plugged the actual headset in for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and I've gotten a solid 30 minutes of playtime just for the standard testing. But after this, I'll go ahead and plug them in. Unfortunately, you can't have them plugged in while you are listening. You can't listen while you're plugged in, rather, or charging in general. I listened to them earlier, and I had them on my head, and as soon as I plugged it in and turned on my mobile power bank, the signal disconnected because it's in a charge, essentially just a charge-only mode. But other than that, very, very nice headset, very comfortable. I didn't really feel it. I don't know if it was resting on top of my head or not. Very comfortable around the ears. the padding is very, very comfortable. Very lightweight too, so they're not squeezing into my head. As somebody with glasses, finding a pair of headphones that doesn't clamp too tightly has been a nightmare. And this is a pair that I'm not feeling any pressure with glasses right here. I'm sure that maybe over a couple of hours of wearing them, I might start to feel a little pressure on my head. But right now I don't feel anything, and from the reviews I've actually seen, it's the same thing. So after a couple hours, they don't really feel much, and I'm hoping I'm going to get the same experience, but everybody's different, so I don't know. But initial reviews, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, whatever the scale may be in your own opinion. So they still have good power. I'm going to go ahead and shut them off after a couple more tests, maybe a microphone test or two. I'm also going to do a range test and see actually how far the signal goes. Just from my phone, standard like that. And I'll actually go ahead and do that right now. So I will go ahead and go upstairs. I'm going to take the headset. I'm going to take my phone. I'm going to put the phone on the middle of the table. I'm going to come downstairs. I'm going to go outside and measure the distance and see what it is. Apparently it's very good, but I'll have to test that for myself. So I'll be right back. We will have the tests for the range distance on these headphones. Alright guys, and the results are in. I measured just about 25 feet until the signal cut out once, and then once I progressed forward it kind of cut back in and then stopped. So just about 25 feet, although range really isn't an issue. I put it on the middle of the table upstairs and then walked outside. I got about halfway to the fire pit, which is again about 25 feet before the signal cut out. And that's not a big deal for me. I'm not going to be walking away from the phone very much because I'm probably going to always have it in my pocket so I can have a solid connection all the time. There is no issue from what I've seen with this, with my phone paired on Bluetooth, with these on Bluetooth, and my watch on Bluetooth. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up my dock and get to my music. No issues playing and pausing and controlling volume from my watch. No interference whatsoever, so everything's on that network just fine. Of course, I have other options through music. I can do whatever. I can still make calls from it as well. Again, that's something I'll test a little bit later, just to see how the quality is, but that might be a little nicer. So again, the microphone is over here, so it is pointing more or less the direction of your mouth. And if you're speaking at a normal volume, you're still going to hear yourself, but hopefully the volume's, the actual microphone's right about here. They should be able to hear you, no issues, but hopefully it's good quality. That's always a plus. I'm probably not going to be using it for calls that much, but if somebody is to call me while I have them on, then that's the perfect opportunity. So yeah, so far, 5 out of 5 stars from me. Very nice stainless steel on the band and the head strap, excuse me. So yeah, these are the Sony's, these are the MDR-ZX770BTs, and I really like them. Next week I'm going on a trip to Vegas or Las Vegas for the weekend, so I'll have a couple of vlogs up if I can. Again, it's only for the weekend, but I'm going with a really good buddy of mine, so I'm really excited. And then 4 weeks from tomorrow, I will be going to Florida for a whole week for Thanksgiving, so that's going to be very exciting. I just want to use these as much as possible. I've been told on some own personal reviews and some, or I've seen on Amazon as well, that it does take a little while for the drivers to warm up, so to speak. So I am going to be listening to them as much as possible, but I also want to have them charged before I do that. Again, 2.5 hours of charge for about 17 hours of battery life, and that's pretty good. And of course, that's not including standby time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. I do have some other stuff coming soon. Just please hang on with me, guys. Again, the vlog's coming next week. I will have a vlog early next week as well. And yeah, it's going to be really good. I'm really excited for Vegas, and I might have some vlogs there because I am going to have... It's really for a conference, so it's for business. But I will have a chance with a couple friends of mine to actually get onto the Strip, which will be a first for me and for my buddy that I'm going with. So it's going to be very exciting. Again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.